Welcome back to the Intrepid Dawn News Network. I'm Tim Katarn, broadcasting from Earth. As always, we bring you the top stories from around the Federation. We have breaking news coming in from the newly rediscovered Terra Nova system. Our science vessel, the USS Noble, led by Captain Thwain, has encountered our long-lost human ancestors. Viewers well-versed in the early Earth history may know the story of the lost colony of Terra Nova. To paraphrase, this was our first attempt to colonize a planet, and a series of events eventually led to a rift between Earth and Terra Nova. Subsequently, all communications were lost. It appears that Captain Thwain was able to re-establish communications and regain the trust of the inhabitants. Details have not been released on the events that took place, but the Starfleet Security Council has recommended commendations for the crew of the Noble for their actions. As such, the government of Terra Nova has requested and been granted full Federation membership, and relief efforts are currently underway to help the refugees. In other news, the election is currently underway for the position of Chancellor, the President and leader of the Federation. For those not well versed in Federation politics, we elect a new leader for a 10-year term. Eligibility requirements include a current leadership role in some aspect of the Federation bureaucracy. This year, two frontrunners have emerged: Nathan Samuels, the current incumbent Chancellor, and upstart Admiral Andre Blaga. Nathan Samuels is running on a platform for continued peaceful exploration of the galaxy with minimal military buildup and a focus on internal growth. Admiral Blaga is running a campaign based on promises to strengthen the military and prepare the Federation for the increasing Romulan threat. Both candidates were currently unavailable for interviews, and over the last few weeks have given hundreds of interviews each, as they're off-world attempting to secure last-minute votes on Vulcan and Andoria respectively. Both campaigns released statements calling on all Federation citizens to vote, and the turnout is expected to be a new Federation record. Early results are coming in now, and we should have them for you by the end of the broadcast. Nathan Samuels is considered to be the frontrunner, but the race is still too close to call. Meanwhile, Ascension talks continue with the Benezites on their application to become formal members of the Federation. This is a long process that's expected to take many years to be completed. If the Benezites are successfully integrated into the Federation, our combined forces should provide an increased deterrent from the Romulan threat in the Quadrant. At this time, Federation officials declined to give an update on the progress of the talks, referring to the delicate nature of the ongoing negotiations. In science news, astronomers have finally come to a conclusion about the massive explosion that was recorded by one of our deep space probes. Years ago, our deep space probe in the Alpha Centauri system picked up what it seemed to be an extreme gamma ray burst from the edge of the galaxy in the Alpha Quadrant. After careful review of the data and intense scientific debate, it had been concluded that it was a sensor malfunction caused by swamp gas reflecting off the planet Venus. Disappointing for sure. After significant delays in production, the USS Celestia was finally released from Earth's space dock this month. Captain A.Qapla has been eager to begin her mission cataloging asteroids and comets near the galactic center. When approached for comment, Commander Katarn of Starfleet Command informed us that a minor clerical error, namely a misplaced order for self-sealing stem bolts, was the cause of the delay. Starfleet is taking additional steps to ensure that an adequate supply of self-sealing stem bolts will be available for future construction. Breaking news! Results of the election are in. Nathan Samuels has been re-elected to the post of Chancellor for another 10-year term. Admiral Blaga has just made his concession speech and has pledged to work with Chancellor Samuels on maintaining a strong united Federation of planets. Thank you to all citizens who have voted. Your vote counts. That's all the news that's fit to print. Thank you for joining us. I'm Tim Katarn. We'll see you in the verse. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Stellaris. My name is Captain Katarn. Welcome to the channel. This is Intrepid Dawn. We play sci-fi based gaming here, and we try to do it with a cinematic entrance, as you saw. Something just to add a little bit of intrigue to it, so if you're new, this is the kind of stuff that we do. Consider subscribing, we'd love to have you. And if you're an existing subscriber, make sure that you have that bell notification checked so you don't miss any of our uploads. I promise not to spam you guys with videos. Hopefully you enjoy each of them. So we're gonna get started again. This is our Star Trek playthrough, and we are on episode 6, I believe. So let's get started. So if you don't remember last episode, we wrapped up our Terra Nova incident, and as we talked about in the cinematic, we had the planet end up joining us, which is excellent. And I also learned how the dilithium works, and it turns out the dilithium is huge. If we want to have a big fleet, we need as much dilithium as we can get. So I have identified two systems one here, and one here that have dilithium crystals that we need. So apparently the mod actually uses dilithium as part of the fleet mechanic. It's not just the space stations, which I thought it was. So space stations contribute a little bit, dilithium contributes a ton. So I'll just show you what I'm talking about here. I actually accidentally traded one of mine to the Cathian Union, so we have to, when that times out, we'll get it back. that was a mistake. But we'll try to pick up these two, and that should increase our fleet capacity just in case we have any problems with the Romulan Star Empire, because they're hostile.
Perhaps they are not fools.
And they will look to attack us if they think they can win, and right now I'm pretty sure that their fleet is overwhelming. So the other big housekeeping issue from the week was that we had an election, and as you saw in the cinematic, all of our characters were vying for it. Just want to point out from the last video, if you guys want to look at Admiral Andre's comments, that's the kind of stuff that you're totally welcome to do. And if you want to hold off your vote, maybe I don't know, like vote for one of the in-game characters, you're welcome to. And if your character is eligible, you're totally welcome to have a little blurb kind of advertising your campaign and what you'd want to do it. Go ahead and use the comments as your campaign platform. So taking a look at this again, it's gonna be Nathan Samuels that won our vote, so I'm gonna support him and make sure that he's good. He's 17%. Okay, so he should win that election now because that's the will of the people. And I appreciate everyone who did vote. So we're about to get this planet, fill in this, hopefully pick up the dilithium here, and then we'll continue. We need to really fortify. So this episode is going to be about trying to fortify ourselves against the Romulan threat. We're still trying to work in our Federation members, and perhaps also bring in the Zindi if possible. But this episode is all going to be about setting ourselves up for future success. So without further ado, let's get started. A couple other housekeeping issues. We had, and we're going to upgrade the fleet for 5 credits, crazy. The USS Enterprise, commanded by Captain Archer. The USS Celestia, commanded by Captain A.Qapla. The USS Lady Serene, captained by Argyle Tau. And the USS Challenger, which is Admiral Andre's personal vessel, until we get him his own fleet. So, just to show you, there is one, the USS Ocelot, for all of you Archer fans, that is currently available. So if you're interested in that, please put it in the comments. I know a lot of people put in the comments that they wanted a specific ship, so I've held off on creating their character just yet. So, you know, if you still want to wait for that ship, I'll try to do it, but there's no guarantee that I'll have enough ships to accommodate everybody at a level, so if you want to get in now, you're totally welcome to. Alright, also we have 2 sectors here, and I did rename this one the Telira section, as was recommended by a viewer. So, sorry about that long intro, but here we go. So I've put it on fastest. I've been trying this from some of the other... I'm going to pause it for a second because I forgot to look at the research. Okay, so we now have defense satellites, which is really good. I think that we really need to fortify our border sections with the Romulans. So that's part of what I want to do. So now we have research. Let's see, we're about to get research alternatives, leader capacity, which is important because I want to take a look at our leaders tab. We're using 8 of 10, so we definitely want to check that out. Scientists are probably our biggest expenditure, but we also have 2 admirals. I would get rid of Admiral Costa, but she's pretty close to permanent retirement as it is. Looks like Captain Andre, since it's every 10 years that we have a vote, you might actually get another opportunity at becoming Federation Chief, so your efforts may not yet be in vain. Let's see. So now we have Starbase Armor Plating, which gives us armor plus 25. Spaceport level 3, which I think we should probably do. Or Empire Minerals. You're always chasing minerals, but I think the spaceport is probably the biggest issue, because we, like I said, we got to keep up with those Romulans. So the Benezites are here as well. It's good to see. all of our coalition members. Alright, now that we have that, we can continue again. We're getting pretty close to having those Federation stations here, and we're +5 on the influence, so I want to make sure that we're spending it to increase before it becomes very difficult to do so.
Detected. Long-range scan of planet.
Alright, so these guys are currently out here surveying. There is another empire right here who I'm not familiar with quite yet.
Incoming transmission.
And this is 0% failure risk. We'll do that. We have a trade request. We'll pause it real quick for that. And the trade request, they want a research agreement. The Captain Union. They're actually giving me 746. That's not bad. I am shocked that this little nation down here that loves us, where are they? Here? I am shocked that this little one planet nation has this much technology to offer. So I think that's absolutely in the best interest of Starfleet. You know, there's the Prime Directive, but they're already, looks like, warp capable, and in some ways it looks like they're ahead of us. So we'll definitely do that. Okay, our Frontier Research Station, it looks like, has been completed, so that's increased our borders a good bit. We didn't get this dilithium crystal, so I'm gonna send him over there to put another one here, just to make sure that we do get that. It may cause some friction with the Orions, but let's take a look. Are they're superior? Their technology is superior. We'll just have to keep an eye on that. Also, Nathan Samuels has been re-elected. Congratulations to you, sir, on your platform. A 50-30-year rule of peace and harmony have been a big part of that, I'm sure. Alright, and this one up here is completed as well, so we did get the dilithium as we had hoped. That's a big deal. Let me see. Okay. Alright, excellent. So I doubt we had any real issues with the natives because of that, so let me take this. What are we doing here? What are his orders? He's building another frontier outpost? No, they already built that, didn't they? I have no idea what he's doing. Alright, I will watch that ship and we'll figure out what's going on. I want him to actually come over here. The Flaxian Hegemony. Alien creature. I speak on behalf of Grand Marshal Modrig Den, the undisputed ruler of the Flaxian Hegemony. Respect our borders and keep out of Flaxian affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your wretched worlds. Ah, we're delighted to meet you, Flaxians, of course, because, you know, like we say that. And where are they? Ah, we have a new Federation Council. Awesome. So let's take a look at the Benazite Commonwealth Ascension process. I think that's important. I want to see how long this takes, so I'm thinking this is the 4th one, maybe, that we've done. High-intensity negotiations. We can afford it. And I think we should do it. Alright, let's see how that helps. Forest fire. Oh no. A forest fire caused by lightning on Terra Nova created something akin to a stampede among the planet's wandering forests. The wild panic brought them into areas they had previously avoided, resulting in widespread damage to the colony's terrain. Most unfortunate. Negative 20 food for a little bit. Oh,
Station
here we go.
complete.
Sleeping dogs. After launching a shuttle to investigate, Captain Thwang and a small team from the USS Noble have determined the crew of the damaged vessel have fallen victim to neurotoxin harmless to the members of the OA team while leaving the aliens unconscious but alive. Captain Thwang has successfully hacked into the central computer and determined the toxin was picked up by aliens after raiding a nearby star system. While looking to repair the ship's engines in order to lift the vessel from that planet's gravity well, Captain Thwang was attacked by one of the alien vessels, alien vessel's crew, a female, apparently unaffected by the neurotoxin. A fight ensues and Captain Thwang is injured. The alien contacts the USS Noble with a list of demands, including repairs to the ship and substantial material compensation. She threatens to kill Captain Thwang if her demands are met shortly. Okay, so what are the demands? If we accept the demands, we're going to give 250 minerals away, which is a pretty big hit right now to us. We're also going to lose 50 influence, which... whatever, it's like recruiting a new leader. If we say he's expendable, we starve them out, we get 100 minerals, and our scientist dies, or we will be respected, destroy the vessel. Now I know what I would do if I was the Romulans or the Klingons. But since we are the Federation, this puts me in a more difficult place. This is the Flaxian hegemony, by the way. Alright, so the USS Noble is actually right here. No, where is it? It's right here. That's where that's happening. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with accept the demands. This is a temporary setback. Alright, we've accepted the demands. What is going to happen now? Apparently nothing has happened, so all is well. We don't get a resolution screen for that, which is kind of unfortunate. But the ship is still going along its merry way, and he seems to be no worse for the wear. All good. Plus he's a level 5 scientist. We don't really want to lose him until it's his time. I don't know how we've done on the life-extending technology quite yet. Alright, survey completed. Although through our surveys of habitable worlds, our biologists have collected a vast amount of data on an alien life. Through our surveys of habitable worlds, our biologists have collected a vast amount of data on alien life forms. Many of our older theories on the development of life have been disproved, and our scientific community has had to build new models from scratch. Our most interesting findings are being displayed at the newly dedicated Museum of Exobiology on Earth. The public is enthralled, and many donations have come in to aid the continued search of strange life forms. Excellent, so what did we get? Okay, we got 500 society research and 500 energy credits. Both of which are really helpful. So our society is just chugging along here. Let's take a look at our planets real quick. I think that's probably a good idea. So we have all these science buildings, but there's nobody in them yet. We still need to grow. There's our new population. They're going into minerals.
Incoming transmission.
The other thing is that they're all specialized.
Incoming transmission.
Pause it again. Anomaly, impressive structures, archaeological work, 0% risk, make it so. What do we got here? Andorian sector. They want to share their star charts. Well, they are charter members, so can't really say no to that. Okay, so the Charonite nation wants to have a research agreement. They're going to give me 7, 4, and 5. We're going to give them 4, 4, and 5. We're actually winning this, so I like that. And we have a physics deficiency, so that could help us out as well. Let me see where they are. Okay, they're here. Alright, excellent. So they're at this part of our space. They're equivalent, and they're friendly. See, that's bad. If a single planet can be equivalent to us, we know we're behind. So I need to build some ships at this point. We're going to accept this. That's a really good deal. So we'll go ahead and accept that for us. See if that changes our research at all. Probably not, but we're getting closer. I need to really focus on research. So that was part of the other part. I'm going to continue it now. Mars, I took care of those. I'm looking to see if I have that Metron array that we talked about, but I don't see it. So if you know how to build that, let me know. I wonder if it's part of the spaceport, maybe. No, it doesn't look like it.
Station complete.
Okay, we'll pause that again. Image them for the archives. Awesome, we got engineering research. Always good. Another trade deal. Star charts. Again, and they want to give us energy. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Andorians. I appreciate it. Actually, I am going to pause it. I'm sorry about that. I know that somebody yelled at me for that previously. I need to get these mining stations and these research stations going, because there's some pretty significant research opportunities here. So we're going to look at that. And we're at not even half of our fleet capacity, so let's see what we can build. 788 for another NX class destroyer. It'd be an 11 ship, but I think it's kind of worth it. Let's also look at our ships and make sure that we're up to date. It's been a little bit since I did that. So we have a photonic torpedo, which is actually better. Should probably upgrade our ships while we can, if we can. Apparently I can't upgrade it. What's going on? Power usage 19? Is that the problem? Maybe it was already there. Oh, it's a light photonic torpedo. Makes sense. Pulse phase cannon. Light pulse phase cannon. Okay, we already have that, and these look good. I suppose everything else is pretty much... No, we can go up to the cloepteric warp engine. So be it. That's a mouthful. Alright, save that.
Good ship design is like a work of art. Subtle, nuanced, and with eyes that follow you across the room. It's important to know what you're doing, and that's why I'm here. One of the most important things to consider is how you assign utilities. There are 3 types: tactical in red, engineering in gold, and support in blue. Each utility offers different benefits and optimizations for you to exploit. Tactical slots typically grant a variety of bonuses to weapons damage, range, and performance. Engineering utilities offer additional defensive capabilities. Support slots generally offer bonuses to speed, evasion, or accuracy.
Very nice.
You can place additional backup reactors in all 3 utility slots for additional power. Beyond these are the auxiliary slots, which provide a variety of out-of-combat bonuses.
Oh, very cool. Okay, so I had a chance to work with the voice actor who plays Q with our anniversary update video. And very cool guy, Richard. That was awesome. I do like it. We're going to tell you to go away, Q, but it is really a cool thing that all this is going to be voiced over, so.
Did we really have to start off like that? I go out of my way to help you savages, and you just throw it back in my face. Well, if that's how you're going to be, I'm taking my mineral.
All right, thank you very much. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, he's a fun guy to work with. We had that collaboration on the last video. Very neat. I want to just make sure that we have the right engine in here, because if we don't, it's obviously a problem. Power generation 300. Actually, this is worse. How is this worse? Oh, it costs a... Autocomplete ship. Science console. Now we want a tactical console. these are really used for tactical. I get that there could be like scientific. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, I guess they're all pretty good. Yeah, this is the one we want though. Alright, so I've gone ahead and fixed that, and we're good to go. So I will upgrade the ships now, assuming that it doesn't cost me an arm and a leg. It cost me 25, I think that's perfect. Let that play out again.
Upgraded.
Ships are upgraded. How's the construction? Ship doing? Not bad. It's building that frontier outpost. It's kind of a race, and we want to make sure that we're watching that primitive civilization as well, so they don't take that away from us. So we can go negative on those minerals really quickly. Alright, so we're still scanning over here.
Complete.
That's good. We have a little bit of a buffer zone to the Romulans. Okay, forced adaptation. Continued interaction between our colonists and the Wandering Force on Terra Nova has revealed that the trees are in possession of some form of rudimentary communal intelligence. They seem to have adapted to our presence and now go out of their way to avoid damaging the property of our colonists, even without the use of pheromone. The spirits among the colonists have risen. Excellent. Terra Nova has just been like a total issue. Okay, let's pause that for a second, just because looks like we're good here. So we got this. We've connected our empire, which is excellent. It gives us a bonus to unity, which we need because our frontier outposts are killing us because I built too many of them. Alright, so now we will take these, and I need an observation and then a mining outpost. Very good. Up here I wanted to get those extra, let me see if we have it, get those extra research stations. It's just money left on the table essentially, so we'll need the save for that. We have 443. Maybe I can build another frigate. Yeah, I can build another patrol frigate. It takes 4, and it has a damage rating of 10, whereas the NX has a damage rating of 21. And it kind of makes sense because, yeah, I think we'll do that. Because 2 of those are actually as strong, essentially damage-wise, as one NX class. And they cost less, plus we want to make sure we keep up that ratio that our viewers have reminded us of. I think it was like 4 frigates to 1 destroyer or something like that. Okay, so now we have a new research. So we have research +1, it'll give us additional fields. So forced fields, interesting, so that's kind of cool. Armor +10, plasma phaser, ignores 75% of armor. Power plant 3, which we're going to be chasing, or secondary deflector dish. I think power plant 3 is more useful overall. And then here for our other research, what did we just get? Let's see, we just got the leader capacity, which is excellent. We got all these things coming in. Pausing it real quick. Food consumption -10, army upkeep -10. Food consumption will be done in 4 months. We'll do that. Bullion leagues are rivals with the Nausicaans, so it's going to be almost impossible for us to get the Nausicaans into the Federation. Unfortunate. How is our... Huh. I was looking to see if we had any movement on that so far. It looks like it's still stalled. Let that go. We're almost to the point that I can build another NX class, which I want to do, just to try to get us real close to that cap. Okay, here we go. Another Federation Council session. Legislators across the UFP. Nice. So let's review their application. I don't even know if I can afford to do anything crazy because we're only +1 on the Unity. Low intensity negotiations. Medium intensity. We'll do medium this time. At some point it would be... Oh no, now they're allies together in a defensive pact. Not that we would probably wage a war. Alright, President Nathan Samuel's mandate of additional mining stations has been constructed. So we gained 250. That's huge. I wish that happened like 2 seconds before. We'd have gone for high intensity negotiations there. Oh, very good. Alright, and did we get our dilithium yet? We did. So that upped our... It upped our space a little bit. Okay, so there's 2 parts to it. We need to not only have dilithium, we need to then build a refinery and have somebody in it. So that makes a lot of sense. Let's see, what is a dilithium refinery? Does it have to be on a certain planet? I'm trying to find what I can do here. Okay, dilithium refinery. Yeah, plus 20 naval capacity. Cannot be built on the home world. Alright, so for every one of those, we need one of these. Now I'm starting to get how this mod works. Okay, so Alpha Centauri Prime looks like a really good candidate. Did it have any bonuses for that building? I didn't... No, it doesn't have any bonuses, so we want to put it somewhere where it's not going to be an issue. So I want to put one here. And how are we doing on food, Empire-wise? We're doing pretty well. So I'm going to pull him over there so that he can work that when it's done. Okay, excellent. Now, Antorians, man. We're going to spend the money to clear some of these tiles, because No, cancel that. Looks like they can actually use these. Let me see, is there any... Here we go. We can put maybe a dilithium refinery here as well. And we should probably upgrade this to a planetary. That's killed all of our momentum. I don't need the 3 there. I can move him over there. Excellent. Okay, just a little bit of micromanaging with the planets. Let that play out while it's going on. And Terra Nova, after all they've been through, that'll be our next upgrade. Alright, excellent. So all of these, looks like the Bajorans and the Betazoids are getting along. And we have -10 food consumption, which is perfect. That gave us a nice little part. Zero G Research Center. So this would probably be like a ship thing, or the Fleet Academy.
Station complete.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the Zero G Research Center. It makes more sense. We always want to prioritize research when we can. We got an insult from the Romulans.
Perhaps they are not.
We need to upgrade those ships faster. Definitely. It's like there's so many different pulls on our resources at once. It's kind of rough, but we'll get it through it. Let's see. Oh, we have been contacted by a group of beings calling themselves the Klingon Empire. Diplomatic channels are open and all hostilities have been terminated. On screen. Chancellor Doris sends regards from the ruling council of the Klingon Empire. We hope for a productive relationship with your people, but be warned, our military will respond to any transgressions near our space with maximum force. We pursue true equality, not stand in our way. We can learn much. We could learn much from each other, Klingons. Yes. Yes. So the Klingon Empire. Complete. Oh, they're down here. Okay. We have to assess this threat. Holy crap. Okay. So they're pretty big already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 8 planets. Doesn't look like they've subjugated anybody else to their will yet. And there are some pretty decent expansionary planets for them here. Let's see. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Oh, man, this background is perfect. And that is definitely Kronos. Chancellor Doris. I like it. They're equivalent in their cordial. Ooh, this is helpful. This is really helpful. I would like to... Apparently we can't set up a non-aggression pact. I would kind of like to get the Klingons into kind of like a defensive thing against the Romulans. I doubt the Romulans would want to attack us if we have the Klingons as allies. We'll look at that as a thing in the future. The Ferengi Alliance.
Detected.
Diplomatic channels are open on screen. Greetings, I speak for Grand Negus Sigro and the wealthy elite of the Ferengi Alliance. We're always looking for new trading partners, and hopefully we can come to some sort of accommodation that will benefit the commerce of both of our nations. Well met. We're delighted to meet you, Ferengi. Fantastic, so let's look at them. They're up here on the upper left. Wow, Ferenginar's been busy, I'll tell you that.
Rule of acquisition number 34. War is good for business.
And rule of acquisition number 35. Peace is good for business. Yes. Okay, they're up here. That's pretty cool. So...
Rule of acquisition number 34.
Okay, it says
War
plays the
is
same
good
one.
For business.
They're equivalent and they're wary. So hopefully we can build some trust with them. That's really cool. Awesome. So... We have the Cardassians over here. I'm just looking at potential threats. So it looks like our threats are here, here, and here. But the Klingons could always go hostile at any moment. They're kind of a wild card in this whole thing. We're up to 715 for the fleet power. All of our science ships and everything are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So I really wish we had the automatic exploration from the beginning. I think I've said this on all my playthroughs. I hate micromanaging our science ships. Doesn't look like I can do anything with them. Just go out here and keep going this way, I suppose. As long as all of our stuff's done. Okay, new research. We have the spaceport level 3, which is excellent. And now we can unlock the cruiser. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're doing that. Let's unlock the cruiser.
Long-range scan of planet.
I don't know what it is at this level. I'm curious. I wonder if that will expand us up to the new era. Which would allow me to get some new channel art, because I'm running out of really awesome images of the Enterprise, the NX-01.
Spatial rift detected.
We've encountered some kind of... We're going to call these the Res Aliens. Very
Automatic
well.
defense procedures initiated.
Okay. So, it looks like there's another Empire here as well. I wonder who that could be.
Station.
This whole galaxy
complete.
just seems to be filled with spacefaring aliens. Very cool. Let's check out on Alpha Centauri. How's that dilithium coming? Look at our fleet power. We've gone up to 101. So that's really how it works. It's a two-pronged system. You need dilithium, and then you need a refinery, and then it needs to be manned. So now that we've figured that out, we'll be able to move forward. The Ricari Free States. On screen. Well met, alien friends. We are the Ricari Free States, a nation built on the principle of peaceful coexistence and individual freedoms. The cultural achievements of your species have greatly impressed Prime Minister Leon Tan, the current head of our government. Excellent. We're delighted to meet you. Where are they located? It looks like the Bajorans are really spreading out down here. I guess they're, Oh, I can find out. Let's find out. What were they called? Ricarian Free States. We'll review the ascension process again. Oh, sweet! So after about forever... First of all, we'll get rid of this. After about forever, we have now... The ascension to the United Federations of Planets is a long and detailed process. So it looks like... Yeah, we're going to welcome them into the United Federation of Planets. I thought maybe it would have a special speech, but it's the same that I've read previously. So we will do that. Thousands of delegates from across the Benazite Commonwealth have gathered in the Great Council Hall on Earth to formally sign the Ascension Treaty, welcoming Benazar into the Federation. Chancellor Kuras stands side by side with President Nathan Samuels and the leaders of other member worlds as billions of individuals watch the historic events in public places and homes across the Federation. Welcome the Benazite Commonwealth to the United Federation of Planets. So, it cost us a lot, but it was totally worth it. Because I'll be honest, like, having this capped at 1,000 all the time seems like a waste. So that's awesome. So welcome, and wow, there we go. So the Benazar sector has been added.
Spatial rift detected.
Nice. Now we're gonna pause this because we have to check what's going on. All right, so do we have too many planets? Let's see, what can we do here? I need a new sector. Where is this new planet? We're also having a problem with our influence. I need to delete some of these stations. I wonder if I delete this one now, I wonder if I can keep everything. It's a calculated risk, but I think it's something we can do because we have a planet here, one here, and all these. I'm hoping it keeps this space. So we'll go ahead and delete this one and see what happens. I think this is like the second time we've deleted this station. Alright, so where is our new... Oh, they're currently colonizing a planet. Ah, crap. I would actually like to cancel that. I think that's a real problem. Huh. So, can I just demolish this? No. I really would not have done that. Now we're gonna have border friction with the Klingons. This is just bad. Oh, they were forced for space, and they've made our first mistake. So in the comments, guys, if anyone knows how to release a planet, maybe we should give this world to the Klingons, just because I don't think that there's any value right now in us pushing out to an undefended spot, especially when our fleet is still relatively weak. That's gonna cause hostility with everyone. This is a bad deal. We we should have reviewed their application more seriously. Okay. Oh man, so we're 5 and 4. I need to do something about this. I really want this planet to go away. When it comes in, I'm going to see if I can trade it to the Klingons or just give it to them. I know that may not be popular, but we need to make sure that we are not setting ourselves up for failure. Let me see, how are we doing? Are we still united? Yeah, it looks like it. Inefficient planet management, alien species. We'll do that because we need our scientists to have something to do.
Rift
and it's not immediate. It needs to be done. Excellent. So who should we go for next? I'm thinking the Tellarites are probably the better one because I don't necessarily want to put more pressure on the Romulans quite yet. Okay. That's still growing. Wow, what a terrible turn of events. Okay, so we've got a lot of cash. It's been moving pretty quickly. So let me build 2 NX classes. First, we'll upgrade to a level 3 space station here because that's important. And then, we can build those coalition destroyers. Not that worried about it. I'd rather keep the fleet something I can control all the time. Maybe one more just because we can. So that would give us. Doing that. Alright, so that will give us 3 more NX classes, so that would be the NX 03, 04, and 05, which is very good, and still doesn't even get us close to using all of that. After successfully transmitting their language, we've established communications with the Gorn hegemony. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities have been terminated. On screen. I bring greetings from Imperator to the undisputed ruler of the Gorn hegemony. Respect our borders and keep out of our affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your worlds. We can learn much from each other, Gorn. We're delighted to meet you. Just say that. Where is the Gorn hegemony? Oh, they're over here. Wow. Okay. They're kind of far away.
Colonization was successful.
Sweet. Okay, so we have that colonization. Now I'm going to talk to the Klingons, see if I can get rid of this. Man, just such a problem.
Give the Batah his due.
What will they give me for it? What was it called? June. They don't even want it. Oh man, they don't even want it. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. What about the Nausicaans? Can I give it to the Nausicaans? I mean, if we have to keep it, that's fine. It creates all kinds of issues with us, both in security and, you know, aggressiveness and everything else. Let me see. Maybe they don't want it because it's not very well developed and it's actually like a drain on them. Let's see. If I give you this. Nope. No one is having any of it. So what about our other... What about these guys? I can invite them to our coalition. Alright, so if nothing else interesting happens in the next 30 minutes, we'll make that the vote, but we'll see. Maybe we can give them this, because I think that would be perfect. Would they accept it? No, nobody wants it. This is a terrible system. How can you delete a colony? That's the question. Apparently, you can't. Benezites. Yeah, well, I mean, maybe it's because the Benezites live there. No offense to them, but I wouldn't want their colony either. Okay. Most unfortunate.
Incoming transmission.
We have a trade deal, research agreement. We're going to give them 575. They're going to give us 756. That's a good deal. Where are they, by the way? Ah, they're down in the... They're not long for this world, but we'll say yes for now.
Detected.
Okay, we got some more aliens. There's just aliens everywhere. Oh, what's this? Ricari Free States. Yeah, I wondered where they were. They're way up here. We almost looked at that before that happened. Okay, so we are still the Karima Foundation on screen. Greetings, I'm honored to have been chosen by First Minister Arnathar to represent the Karima Foundation. I'm probably saying that wrong. In all diplomatic dealings with your fascinating species, we strive to unlock the full potential of technology, a goal we've always hoped you find equally worthwhile. We are delighted to meet you. Great. The Wadi Emirates? Greetings from the Wadi Emirates. Hi, whatever is our elected representative, but in truth, all citizens have a voice in our government. We strive to better ourselves through technology, and by studying alien cultures we encounter as we explore the galaxy. We are delighted to meet you. Oh man, we've met a lot. Well, I remember this. This is totally interesting. I don't. It's one of those things that's distinctive enough that I remember it, but I can't fully remember it. The Dasi Confederacy. Admiral Zairi sends regards from the ruling council of the Dasi Confederacy. We hope for a productive relationship with your impressive nation, and our military has been instructed to treat all members of your species with respect. Delighted to meet you. Okay, so where are all these people? They're all up here. So these are all Gamma Quadrant people, it would appear. Okay. Very cool. Space has become a very... Oh, they want to join the Sand Green Compact. I think we're going to agree to that. Excellent. Any allies we can get are great allies, and we will we'll watch their progress with great interest. A bold new era! Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Buried deep in the bowels of Earth's space dock, a quiet revolution in starship design has taken place. For nearly 5 years, Captain Katarn of the Starship Design Bureau has led a team of experts in the fields of warp theory and metallurgy, all striving to provide Starfleet with a new generation of vessels fit to take Starfleet's message of peaceful exploration across the quadrant. Smooth white duranium alloys, bright gold pico fiber deflector dishes, and spiral vortex buzzard collector domes offer substantial advantages over preceding technology. Acknowledged. Alright, excellent. So we have entered a new era. So I'm going to pause this because this is big. Alright, so if we look at our people now, we have now moved on to the, well, I guess we'll see it with our new people. Let's see. Yeah, Carter Lynn is available. In fact, she's amazingly crazy good. Let's put her here because she has physics research. Yeah, she's a level 5 and she's only 39, so we definitely want to watch that with great interest. We have an extra scientist, so I'll build another science ship. We're -8 on energy too. I didn't notice that. We'll have to do something about that immediately. Just looking for energy. Okay, we'll come back to that. Actually, is there any way? I don't think there is. If I can put them in the endurance sector. Let me just look at that real quick to see if we can do that, because that would be excellent. Because I don't want to deal with them, and I can't, so damn it. We'll do that. And that. Alright, good. That makes it just look cooler. And we still have negative, oh man, we have 6 out of 4. We need to get rid of more planets, so we're going to give them Gillespie 1. That takes us down to... Oh, that's not a planet. We'll give them Sirius, maybe. Just trying to see what we have down here. Maybe this one. Mabu. Yeah, there's planets there. Okay, so I'll give those to the Vulcans. Alright, we'll make that so. So let's go ahead and close this for the Andoran sector for now. That's good. And we will switch over to the Telira sector. And we will give them all these ones that I'm not even developing anyway. We're at 5 of 4. I think I'm going to give them Terra Nova, too. Give them this. That way I don't have to micromanage it as much. So that's good. Perfect. Alright. Very good. And I don't want to give them that because I need energy. I think that the other thing that we're going to do is we're going to promote our current governors to governors of these new sectors so that they run a little bit better. So let's do that now. And we might recruit some new leaders. So first, congratulations, Governor Emmett Hines. You are going to be recruited into the Andolan sector, and congratulations, Governor Coffee. You are now going to be running the Telira sector. So it looks like this one is only giving us 50% of their minerals. What happens if we take it up? Nope, there's really not a difference there, so that's fine. They're giving us energy credits. Now we're positive in energy again, which is really good. I got rid of some of those problem spots. And we have these 5 worlds for me to worry about. It's like 4 worlds. Where's Mizzou? Is that over here? Yeah, it's that one. I can't get rid of that yet. I could make it its own sector. We have a 2 of 5 sector limit. That way I don't have to worry about it. Oh, can I add this to somebody's sector? Oh, this is okay. Yeah. So Mizzou is going to be its own sector. Very well. Close that. I'm pleased with that. Let's also recruit 2 new governors for Earth, because I think we should always have a governor on your capital planet. So let's see what's available. We have this guy, which is architectural cost. We have a lifespan, retired fleet officer. I build all my fleets here, so we're going to go with that guy.
Affirmative.
Awesome. So Graham Baines, he's going to be available if you want to name him as your character. Feel free to do so. Also, Alpha Centauri is probably one of our most important sectors. We'll use 1 more of our leadership capacity slots for that. And how far along is Alpha Centauri? Okay, we do have some tile blockers, so having a governor that could clear those at less cost would actually be perfect. So let's pursue that. Go ahead and get a tile blocker governor who's only 29. He's going to last for a long time and hopefully level up. So he is available as well. Salvador Lopez, we can rename him. Like I said, I can't do anything about the portraits, so you guys will just have to, unfortunately, deal with that. But male or female, we can pretend because that's what roleplay is, right? Okay, all is looking good here. So I'm gonna let this go for another couple minutes. Let me just double check one other thing too. We have a trade deal for star charts with the Bajorans. I would like to do that, thank you. Oh, we have a new Federation Council meeting. Let's begin Ascension talks with potential member worlds. I think that's a good idea. So we're gonna do that, and I would like to begin negotiations. I guess I don't have a chance to get the Tellarites in here. Maybe because they're not a part of our coalition. Who's in our coalition? It's the Bolians. Okay, so I need to get them into the coalition first, and then it looks like I can possibly pull them in. Because maybe if I did this, this would like connect this, but I don't know if we really need that necessarily. Although it's coming closer to setting up that actual neutral zone, the kind of thing that you would see in Star Trek. I think we need to go with the Bolians. They offer us the most out of the 2 choices, so we'll do that. Okay, 28% chance of changing the Ascension progress variable to 12. I wonder what it has to get to. 24. Yeah, we definitely have the minerals to do this. Let's go high intensity on that. All right, excellent. So we'll do that, and great. So now we have the Zero G Research Center, which is perfect. We have a planetary museum and monthly influence, which we desperately need. Sick bay and trading center. Trading center produces all this. Interstellar commerce. I think Planetary Museum is the way to go. And Civilian District 2. Very interesting. This mod is so different than anything I've played before. So it's kind of a challenge because I'm learning this as we go through. So I am going to take another second, guys. I'm sorry about this. I know that, like I said, I know it bothers some of you guys. But I am going to take a second and build some stations now that we can. We need to get as much science as we can. So I'm going to leave the minerals out because we're doing pretty good on that. And we'll come back through once we have our energy usage locked down to get all the minerals that I'm not getting right now. But here, like, I can do both. Okay. Let's see. And hopefully, let me check those sector settings too. I probably should have done this. Make sure that they're respecting, build robots, military stations, okay. And then how about down here? Sector settings, yep. Are they just following the same? Very good. I don't really need anything from them, in fact. And they can keep all their stuff because they're only one planet. I want them to grow. Alright, good. Now I don't have to micromanage that. This planet that they went to, yeah, total crap. No, that's probably not the one. Here it is. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's like what, a 21 world. Okay, I can kind of see why they wanted to colonize it, but still, it puts us at risk. The Tellarites are over here. Interesting. Okay, construction ship up here. What else can we grab? Yeah, we definitely want this. Give me all your research stations and actually get the... Oh, no, we don't have anything for the mining stations. Yeah, okay. So we'll do that and take a look on it afterwards. Very good. And let's change one other thing. Let's change the sand green compact here, which is actually... It says click to rename, only the coalition. Who's the president? The Bolian League. Alright. When it's our turn, we're renaming that to the United Federation of Planets. Might be weird, but maybe the Federation Expendiary Committee, I don't know. We'll call it something else. So you guys can suggest names for that in the... Oh no, we lost a leader. Thankfully we have additional. So I lost her, but I still have this girl. So she's gone in. So Mariana Esquera has taken the place. So very good, and we're going towards cruisers now. So that's really big. Let me look at the ships. Did anything change with our ship designer? Aha! So now we have a new ship class. This looks like a... I want to say this is a Miranda, but I just want to be sure. The model looks a little strange. And this destroyer... So the M... Okay. Alright, so we have the destroyer... Which I think is the Miranda class. I mean, it's very low poly. I don't know what's up with that. Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm wrong. Is this a Miranda class? Is this some other type of ship that I'm not familiar with, maybe? Maybe we should change the name. Miranda? Save. So we have the NX class and the Miranda class destroyer. Maybe mothball the NX so that we can get those hulls to upgrade, perhaps? And then here, this kind of looks like a Calvin, like the USS Calvin. Now, I don't actually know what that ship was called, so I'll just call it a Calvin class, but you guys are totally welcome to tell me that I'm wrong and that we need to change this, so we'll do that. The colony ship's upgraded too. Oh yeah, this is definitely 60s tech. And the science ship, well, that's pretty cool looking. I always thought that was an interesting model. Transport ship, we're just looking at all this. That's another version of the colony ship. And our space station is so high-tech. See those curves? Very cool. Alright. Alright, so we have done that. Now let's go ahead and see if we can upgrade our ships. And our science ship is doing nothing. Let me get them going too. Yeah, once again, it's kind of annoying to micromanage this, but actually there are some systems that we haven't surveyed here that I did see. Let's see, this one, survey that. What else do we have? We have some other ones down here, maybe. I swear I saw a couple others that weren't surveyed. Could be wrong. This one, but we'll probably have to go in there and clear them out. Oh, here. No, this one probably needs to be cleared. 4K fleet, crap. Alright, so those orders are good for now. My orders stand. Alright, we'll do that. Excellent. So, unfortunate that our scientist died, but it's the reality of it. Very cool. So we'll take the fleet, and we can't upgrade them.
Complete.
Unfortunately, it looks like the NX classes are always going to stay NX classes, and anything that we build now will have a different model, which is cool. I kind of like that.
Give the Batah his due.
Ah, I think we're going to stop here for the week. This is perfect. The Klingon Empire has requested to cooperate more closely with the United Federation of Planets. What they're asking for is a loose alliance between the Klingon Empire and us. So do we want to work closely with Kronos? That's going to be your vote in the comments this week, guys. So the Federation Security Council, and that's viewers like you, we need to know, should we accept the Klingons, or should we tell them to brush off and tell them no? So it's up to you guys in the comments. Let us know. I think this is perfect. So we'll stop here for today. That's really exciting. I think this couldn't have gone better. So I know the episode is a little bit, kind of crazy there with trying to upgrade and do what we can. So I apologize if it wasn't super exciting, but I think that this vote and what we've set up for the future should be even more interesting. So go ahead and vote in the comments and let me know. I really appreciate it, guys. So for next time, my name is Captain Katarn from Intrepid Dawn. We'll see you in the verse. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thanks, guys.